Hello, my friends. Welcome to day 16 on Harmony, our forever island. At what point do I need to quit tagging it as an island restart and a new island? Probably soon, because, now that we finished the main storyline, I guess it's not a new island anymore. I mean, it is a new island. I don't know. Give me your thoughts. What do you think? How many days in before I can say, no, this is not a restart anymore? It's not a new island anymore. I don't know. I could leave it tagged forever, but I feel like that would be deceitful. And I don't want people to come here and go, that's not what that is. Today's announcements. Oh, it's Timbra. Hi, Timbra. I'm so excited to have her here. I forgot that we went and got her. What? This is our first visitor that we have a choice in. Oh my goodness, this is very exciting. That's gonna be the first thing we do. We absolutely will. How can there be more? Oh, our museum is closed and we're adding a cafe. This is a lot of stuff going on all on one day. Oh, also, darn it, I forgot to look up their name. Check the comments on the video where I discussed this. But somebody told me in a comment that in fact, if you get 13 stars the day before the fishing tournament, you will have the KK concert the day after the fishing tournament. So it'll be 2 days later instead of the next one. The fishing tournament does preempt that because it just happened to them. So thank you so much for that information. I'm sorry I don't remember who it was. This is the thing. I could easily put your name on screen, but not everybody wants their name on screen. Sometimes people get irritated when I do that. So, thank you. You know who you are. How about that? You're awesome. Yeah. So that was just because I was thinking of all the stuff happening. I'm sorry. I lost myself there for a little bit. Okay, see you, sweetie. Okay, we're actually gonna check our mail first. Look, I got this cute coat and I cleaned stuff up. Oh, great. A top from Pinky. Wonder how that's gonna go. Look, the football stuff is here. It's not gorgeous or amazing, but boy, it makes me happy because I like football. There are, I want to say 4 different ones. This one, and one that has fire on it, and one that has like stars on it, and one that looks like a football. And I'm gonna get all of them. You better believe it. Okay, where does this take us? Oh, my pipe takes us to Nooks. Oops, so that should be perfect. Because the campsite is right behind Nooks. Look, very exciting. We can go get a coffee tomorrow, except I'm getting wassail because I don't drink coffee, but he makes wassail. It's like a special secret item that isn't on the menu. Not really, but that's what I like to say. Don't go in there and wonder why you can't get wassail. I'm not actually getting wassail, but I'm pretending in my head that it's wassail. And some days I'm pretending it's hot chocolate. Okay, I've got issues. Let's go see who's here. Oh, it's Drago. I've had him. I know a lot of people say Drago like dragon, but because of the way it's spelled, it looks so much like Draco that I say Drago. So I don't think it matters. If he says it and we can understand it, if somebody tells me how to say their name, then I will say it that way. But since he doesn't say it in a way that's clear at all, then I feel like I get to just interpret it my own way. I love dragons, but I don't think they did a very good job with him. He's not the most appealing dragon. You got those bright pink lips. What color are his horns? Are they blue? For anybody who's new, I'm colorblind. Could be purple, could be blue. Honestly, they could be... No, they couldn't be gray. Sometimes blue and purple look a little gray, but I don't think those are gray. Okay, Drago, you are not staying, but you have a great time camping. That makes the decision very easy because I was thinking Look, I cleaned all this up and I sold a bunch of it and then I dropped a bunch of it somewhere. I put some of it away, but I still need to expand my house more so I have more room. Look, I put a little hand cart there. Isn't it cute? I was saying something. Oh, there will come a time when we have a campsite visitor who wants to stay with us, and I do have villagers that I'm willing to let go. See, this is where I put everything. I have some that I would be willing to let go. So I have to decide, because I'm trying to kind of play the way, do I have presents in my pockets? I do. I'm trying to play in the way that I played back in 2020 when we first started. So this is one of the things that we didn't do that I would like to, that I have to decide. There is a way, if you invite the campsite visitor and they say yes, and they say, I want such and such a person. Let's say they're going to kick Broccolo. I heard Broccolo wanted to leave. Can I take their place? And you say no, then they will never say anybody other than Broccolo. Once you answer that question, you're locked in. However, and within the game set up the way it is, let's just look and see if anything's growing yet. Within the game set up the way it is, I don't see anything yet. There's no way around that, right? Whoever they choose that day is who they're going to choose. But there is a way to work around that with a little tweak. You can exit without saving and come in again, and they'll ask for they'll do another time. So it still might be the same person, but that's just an RNG thing. It might be somebody new. So I have to decide if that's something that I want to do. If I want to go, nope, whoever they say is who it is, or if I want to do the thing where I can change it, where I quit without saving and then come back in. Okay, I'm going to do one thing really quickly right here. See how he's sitting on the ground, and I can't gift him. Well, I don't know if I can gift him yet anyway, but I can't gift him if he's sitting, right? I can't even get that prompt. But I can push him. Now, let me just tell you, if you push villagers regularly, then they get mad. Like if they're standing and you push them around for a while, then they get mad. Not if you just push them a little bit to get out of their way, but they get mad. If they're sitting and you push them to stand up, they don't get mad unless you keep pushing them. Pushing them is not how you, I can gift him now. Pushing them is not how you get them to stop fishing. Because if they're fishing, you also can't gift them because they're fishing. They won't pay attention to you. If you talk to them 3 times, they will stop fishing and you can give them something. Pushing them will not work. You have to talk to them. And the reason that I said, do you see where he's sitting? Because he is just outside of the plaza right here. So plaza, snow, not plaza. So if he were sitting in here, pushing him wouldn't work. You can't push them and get them up in the plaza. If they're in the plaza, you are just out of luck. Did I talk to you? I didn't. Okay. Anyway, those are your 2 tips for the day because apparently I can't stop myself. Hopefully somebody needed that. Peaches, they sound yummy, don't they? What'd you give me? Pilot's uniform. Okay, we're on day 16. So within the next few days, we could start getting photos from our early ones. We might not, it's all good. I did not water these, so I don't expect them to spread. Let's take just a second. Let's take a second, because I was going to say, Bill said he wants to do Sweetie Sunday specials again, and I would have him water my flowers if he came over here. That's what made me think of this. But I don't remember if I did this beach. I don't think I did. Oh, yes, I did. But I'm not sure exactly what the plan is right now. So all the big things on this island are done, right? We've beaten the game. Once we have that concert, we've beaten the game. I'm not going to stop recording on it, but I'm not going to record on it as often, probably. I think the only reason I'm recording today is because I wanted to kind of tell you guys that. I think I'm going to cut back a little bit. I did just spend 3 hours editing my Breath of the Wild video, which really all I did during that 3 hours was cut out every interruption from the dogs. We have to come up with a better system, because that's just not going to be enjoyable content. So the long play version is ready to upload when I'm ready. But I want to also have a short version so that if somebody wants to watch all 2 hours of us playing Breath of the Wild, then that will be available. And I think it's fun, and you can just have it on in the background or whatever. If you don't want to, then I want to have a short version. So it'll be shorter than half an hour. I'm thinking quite a bit shorter. Like I don't know how I'm going to do this, but I'm hoping to get it to like 10 minutes or under. We'll see. We'll see. What that means is that you will lose a lot of content, but I'll try and put the best things in there, I guess. I'm not really sure. What else? Anything else I need to tell you? I don't plan to put that long one up until the short one's ready. I want to put them both up so that you have both options from the beginning. Maybe you want to watch the short one and then go, yeah, I want to watch the long one. But, you know, you should be able to choose. It is so bright and blinding. I'm ready to be done. February 24th, I think, is the last day, not the first day of spring. I think it's the last day of winter. So we will have snow until then. That's so long. Also, I only need 2 more frozen recipes. So those are the recipes that you get from Perfect Snow Boys, because I've been using the little lay down 11 path squares and roll it over it kind of trick. Oh, what else did I have on there? Oh, I bought the thing where I can connect on my phone instead of having to go in. Anyway, I think I stopped. Let's go get the other fossils. So I only need 2 more Perfect Snow Boys to have all of those recipes. You can only get them from Perfect Snow Boys. And I think after that, all you get is a large snowflake. I don't think you get an extra large snowflake. I think you just get one still. So we'll see. I'll find out in a couple of days, I guess. Bill had to log on last night because he couldn't find the glowing spot during the daytime. At first I thought it was going to be easier in the snow. It's not. It's so much harder in the snow, especially when it's bright and sunny. If you ever have a hard time finding your glowing spot, either get on at nighttime later or time travel and do that, and that'll help you find it. Oh, guess what? That's what I was gonna say. So, okay, first off, I don't know what I'm gonna do yet as far as videos in this channel and Bill and Sweetie Sunday specials. We will be doing those. But part of the reason that, yay, my first bamboo shoot. Oh, sorry, I have to give you guys more information. If you're on a bamboo island, there are 5 bamboo shoots that you can find and dig up, and you can harvest all the bamboo from these trees. But if you eat fruit and dig up a tree and bring it to your island, it will not have shoots. Once you've transplanted a tree, it will no longer produce, I thought I saw one there, yep. It will no longer produce bamboo shoots. The same thing happens if you have it on your island and then you move it. If you dig up a bamboo tree and move it, it will no longer produce shoots. So make sure that you're getting shoots as well as the trees if you're just going to transport them, or you won't be able to get any more for your island because they won't give them to you. Actually, I mean, sometimes you get them from Daisy May, so you might still have a chance, but not naturally from the bamboo trees like this. Okay, so we will figure out Sweetie Sunday special. I will do some of these. I will do my 2024s in 2024, my 24 video game series, Noob Plays video games series. I will be doing those. Probably not more than one every other week or something. But, wow, that took way too long to set up. But the big reason that I'm going to cut back on these is because I'm ready to start working on, how many fossils? I only have 3. I'm ready to start working on my tutorial. So I'm making a tutorial for kids to play Animal Crossing. And I think my countdown island is all cleaned off. It's saved, and I let my daughter have at it. So I think everything's cleared off. I gotta check. Red is here. You know how I know? Gross pollution coming up. We'll go get that in a second. Anyway, so I think I'm ready to get started on that. I want to record several of them before I put them up. So there might actually be a little bit of time when my postings are a little further apart. So we'll see. I should have 5 bamboo sprouts. I don't think I've gotten that many yet. Oh, I have. Great. Because I brought 5 bamboo sprouts from my bamboo island, obviously, and I planted all of them. So let's go plant this money tree and drop a couple of these things to get them, it's over here, get them out of our pockets so we can do other stuff. Anyway, I'm super excited. I hope you're going to enjoy it. I hope you're going to love it. Here's the thing. Oh, first off, let me just say, there's a reason that I'm doing this. It was, oh, I already forgot your last name. Bobby. How can I should really write these things down. Bobby Kelly, I think that's your last name, said that her neighbor girls are learning to play Animal Crossing. And I just in passing said, this is not a tutorial. Maybe I'll do one someday. And she said a tutorial for kids would be awesome. And so you were the inspiration, Bobby. And guess who else was the inspiration? Rosemary, Ivy, and Freya. Hey, Rosemary, Ivy, and Freya. I hope you're learning to play Animal Crossing, or I hope you're super excited to learn it with me, because it'll be, oh, I don't want that. It'll be lots and lots of fun. It's gonna be a great tutorial. Now, let me just say something. This tutorial is going to be slow. We are going to go very slowly. It's going to be as if it is the very first time. I am not going to give tips like, oh, you should do this because in 2 weeks you're going to need this. We are going to play in the now. We are going to be mostly guided by what Tom says and our villagers and the Nooklings. Oh, that's not where those go. But it's going to be so much fun. I was going to drop other stuff. I just didn't get there yet. It's going to be so much fun. I hope that it's very effective for what we hope. And if you want to join, that would be great. I mean, I don't know. There might be things that come up in our tutorial that you didn't know. There might be things that come up in our tutorial that I didn't know, because I'm going to pay more attention to everybody who's telling me things or things that I've forgotten. So I'm really excited. I think it'll be fun. I will be restarting. I'll be starting from scratch. It'll be what we're calling, which did she give me? Is that what Pinky gave me? It must be. Well, Pinky, that's a weird outfit. I'm selling that. I'm sorry. Oh, hurry and get your pants on. Anyway, I'll be restarting an island. I said something. What did I say? I don't remember, darn it. I already forgot. It's going to be very child friendly. That's the whole point, is making it very child friendly. I'm hoping to gear it toward like 7 to 8 year olds. It's possible that occasionally I will take it just a little bit younger in explaining something, or I don't know what else. But I'm shooting for like 7 to 8 year olds. If you have a 5-year-old who's learning to play, of course this will be helpful. If you have a 10-year-old who is learning to play, this will be helpful, and they will get to feel extra smart because they know how to read really well, and not everybody who's going to learn this way knows how to read. Oh, a new reaction. Okay. So, yes. Anyway, so it's going to go slowly. We're going to be led by the game. There will be no intense effort to get to 3 stars. I plan to play for a month. I'm going to set it in July because there are fewer big things like holidays and stuff that interrupt July. Plus, I'm ready for some sun. And I know other people will be playing in January if they start with me because a lot of people don't plan to time travel or don't know how to time travel. Obviously your kid might not want to time travel. You might not want them to. If you think like following in a different season than me might be difficult, might be hard, then you might want to have them start in a different season. I don't know how everybody's going to work this out. But I need the sun, plus I have to think long term. I'm hoping that this will be something that people will be able to use for a very long time. And other people will be starting at other times, right? Maybe in July somebody will find this and want to play. But, oh, Deborah! Oh my gosh, you're so beautiful. I'm so glad you're here. I love the sheep. They're just so squishy. I just want to hug them. I just want to hug you, Timber. I know I won't mess up your makeup. I promise. Yes, you're so here. So, I don't know what that was saying. This is a charming island. I love you, Pine Nut. I love pine nuts. It will live up to your expectations and you will help it take off. Help it be amazing. Okay, I just can't. I can't talk and play at the same time, apparently. This is Molly. Let's go give her a present. Anyway, I remembered what I was saying. I was saying that I plan to play a full month. So I plan to play 31 days. And that first day we'll have 2 videos. I'm hoping to keep them each to half an hour. 2 videos because you'll have a startup video and then you'll have a first day video. I'm keeping it to half an hour in case parents don't want to let their kids play for longer than that. If you only want your kid to play for half an hour, then I would like to support you in that decision. Sure, I want to make that. Like I said, it'll be a play with me, so we can do it together as much as you can. There's only so much you can do together because I'm going to have villagers talk to me when they aren't and they are when I'm not. But, you know, it'll be pretty close. Thank you so much. There we go. But what I'm thinking is if we play for 31 days old style, we might not get to 3 stars in 31 days. And we're not even going to worry about it until the game tells us, oh, you should go talk to her because there's this star rating thing. Then we're not going to talk about it at all. We're not going to play that way. We are just going to play as if we're coming into this not knowing anything and we're learning right along with the kids. Because that will be awesome. And kind of challenging. I think it's going to be a little tricky to do. Okay, I saw Leonardo. I saw Flo. I saw Molly. I saw Timbra. I saw Broccolo. I think I talked to Broccolo and gave him something. I have not seen Pinky, so I need to find her later. I have not. I talked to Wolfgang. Did I talk to Bree? I talked to Bree because she was working out. And I talked to Wolfgang, but I have not talked to Goose. I did talk to Rodney. This is Rodney's house. So Pinky and Goose, I'll deal with you guys later. And hopefully get my second to last, penultimate. I didn't know that was a second to last for a long time. Penultimate. Second to last. Recipe. That'd be great. Okay. Hey, Goose. I got a present for you. Would you like it? Probably peaches. I think it's peaches. Okay, I have 3 left. So, Leonardo and Oh, I had 8. Let me look. We're going to have to look at the map. Okay, because I knew I wouldn't be able to gift her. Did I have 8? Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay, so I had 8. Let's see who I need. I would not have counted. Okay, those 2 would be 9, 10. And then before them was Bree, who I couldn't gift. So I should be able to gift everybody else. So I should only have 1 extra. So Pinky. Okay, I gifted him, her, him. That's 4. I know I got her. That's 5. So 6, 7. And then I can't gift Bree. So I should only have 1 left. So I don't think I have gifted Broccolo. Let's go see. Oh, how am I clear over here? I gotta put a ladder here. This is not working for me, having it over there. I gotta put up a whole bunch more ladders. Okay, Broccolo, I know you were over here somewhere. Oh, you were actually over there somewhere. Let's see if I can find you. Don't run in the flowers. Don't run in the flowers. Okay, I think some of the things like running in the flowers, I'm actually going to mess them up on purpose so they can see what happens and learn that way. We'll see. Okay, I'm telling you guys all the secrets. I should stop talking or nothing's going to be a surprise. It'll be fun. It doesn't need to be a surprise. It'll be fun. And you will remember why you loved it in the first place. Where's Broccolo? You know what, Bree? I'm going to keep thinking you're Broccolo when I see you from a ways away. I did gift you? Who did I not gift? Oh, I think I didn't gift Rodney. Did I not gift you? Frequently that happens. If somebody talks to me, I just remember that No, I did gift you. Okay, Rodney. And did I... Oh, I didn't gift Molly. I think it's Molly. Because that's a thing that happens. I get a recipe and then I forget to gift them. Molly, did I give you a present yet? Because if I did, then I'm just messed up. Can I give you a present, Molly? Let's see. Oh, good. It was Molly. Okay, the only other thing we need to do today is... do I have to do it while I'm recording? I probably won't. This is the thing. I need to go to Harv's because I set up Leaf there, but you don't care. It doesn't matter. Let me tell you though. So when you set up a member of the co-op, is there anywhere? Oh, we didn't go see Red. Let's go see Red. When you set up a member of the co-op, the next day when they are fully set up and you meet them and everything, Harriet will give you a hairstyle. You'll have the option to get a hairstyle from her. The hairstyles are NPC specific, so it's not like after the first one you get this, and after the second one you get that, and the third one you get this. I still don't have a ladder here. It's NPC specific. So Leaf is the one that I got first, and the hairstyle, I wish I knew what it was called. I'll have to see if anybody wrote it down anywhere. But it's the one that Lex Play wears. That's the hairstyle you get with Leaf. And Red will be my next one because he unlocks the braids, the ones that Crispy Craft loves so much. I didn't love it. I mean, it's cute, but I never wore it until I played Nevershore, and then I loved it, and then I did it for Countdown, and that was awesome. I really need to put the dream addresses for everything in the descriptions. All the islands that I've already done tours for are what I'm hoping to do. Okay, Red. This one is fake because she has an earring. And this one is always real. Do we want... Oh, I think that one's real. Let's look. Let's look at it this way because then I can look more closely. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's real. I can't tell from far off usually. It's probably because I'm old and going blind. Yeah, so that one's real because I don't know if it's a mink or a ferret or whatever, but it's white, so that means it's real. The Mona Lisa to the left, not real because she has eyebrows, and you can tell because she's creepy looking. So I think I'm going to get that one because getting the real one is trickier for me, and I always know that the Van Gogh is real. So we're going to get this. I didn't even see what he had over there on the side. Let's go look. We're going to get red next on Harv's because he has the braids, and also because since this is my forever island, I want to finish the museum. I actually want to, I don't know if I want to catalog everything. I want to catalog a lot, but that can happen as we go. I don't have to do that all at once. I think I want this now. But if I'm going to finish the museum, then I need all the art, and that's one that's really tricky. The art is harder to get than like fish and bugs and everything because I'm in less control. I don't know when he's coming. But if he's on Harv's Island, then I can go check every time, and I can buy fake stuff or real stuff to make you give me better stuff. There's a whole thing about that. I'll see you later. Okay, what do you think? Should we just... I know it might not work out perfectly, but I think I want to do... Oh, I was going to say I want to do categories here. There is the whole pollution thing. What do you think? Should we do it anyway? Oh, I don't know. It's not so bright. How about if we go... Oh, that's not what I meant to do. I was going to say, how about if we go a little bit lower with the camera? So we're not seeing the pollution. Let's try that, shall we? Okay, we're going to try this. I'm not sure if the... oh, there's a tiny bit of pollution. That's okay. I'm not sure if the letter's going to show perfectly on there. I'll do my best. But, you know, it's fun to have a different view every now and then, right? Have a different background, a different image. Can we go a little bit more that way? How do I like it there? I think I like it there better. Okay, we're ready to go. This is the point in the video where we play categories because it's fun. I will give you a topic, and then I will roll the die and tell you a letter. You will then have seriously, you will then have 30 seconds to come up with a word or more than one word that starts with this letter. Are you ready? Oh, I didn't give you the topic. It's going to be pretty tough to play if you don't have a topic. Okay, today's topic is things that have spots. Right? Okay, could be a million things. Pretty much almost everything can have spots, I think. Except maybe zebras. I mean, I guess they could have spots. We already did Z. Don't choose zebras. Okay, I'm ready. Are you ready? Good luck. And your letter is X. Go. Okay. I really should have said at the beginning after we rolled X, if you can come up with something that has spots that just has the letter X, choose that. If you want to take another 30 seconds to think about it because you didn't come up with anything, go ahead. There's only... Okay, here's the thing. Of course, you could have a xylophone, right? Xylophones could have spots on it if they're painted that way, but that's, you know, that's a little silly. I guess it's not. I guess that's just fine. I went with X-ray. X-rays can have spots, and that can be bad. A spot on an X-ray can be really bad. I wish you all not spots that aren't supposed to be there on X-rays. This was a freaking hard one, but now it's out of the way. Now we're done with X. We won't have X again. Please let me know if you got something else. I locked in on X-ray. Couldn't get past that, and xylophone. I know there are words, other words that start with X. Don't know what they are. Xanax starts with X. It's a name brand. Would that count? Does that have spots? That doesn't have spots. That's just a plain color. Yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you got, if you got anything. But The reason that we place categories is to choose our letter of the day. And today's letter of the day is X. If your first name, last name, maiden name, middle name, gamer name, pseudonym, nickname, any kind of name that you have an association with starts with the letter X, then you are my double superstars for today. If any of those have a letter X in them, then you are a superstar for today as well. And if you have a family member that has either of those situations, then you are also a superstar. Yay, superstars! You all rock. Yay! Oh, yeah, I was afraid that wasn't gonna work. Come up here, let's see if we can do it there. Oh, come on, we can do this. Woohoo! I should really go up here so it doesn't look, so it looks like at least my heels are locked in on there. It's a little tricky. Okay, let's try this again. Yay, superstars! You rock, you're amazing. Thank you so much. Okay. There we go. There's gotta be a way to get out of that without closing my camera. Actually, I have a thing. I'm gonna try and do it next time. We'll see. Thank you all so much for being here, especially my superstars. You're amazing and fabulous and wonderful. I hope you feel that way today. I hope you feel valued today. I value you, even if you don't feel it by anybody else. I value you for being here. I value you for the energy you put out into the world. I value you for all those tiny little things that you do to make the world better that nobody else knows about. Thank you so much for that. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss anything. We have all those fun things coming up, probably other fun things that I forgot or haven't made up yet to make my life more complicated. Keep an eye out for the Breath of the Wild videos, because there will be a long one and a short one. Hopefully they'll be out before you see this video. Fingers crossed. I wish I had a fingers crossed reaction. Do I have anything that we could pretend that could be like a wishing? Is there there's nothing that's like a wish, right? Yeah, there's not. Let's just say I'm so sorry it's not done yet. Or let's do the other sorry. There we go. I'm so sorry. It's coming. It's coming. We'll get it. Hope you have a great day. I'll talk to you later. Bye.